Okay, so our final runner case. This is runner number 3, is an Olympic level marathoner. And he's had some, a little bit of an injury history on the right leg, some various issues there, and seems to be running pretty healthy right now. And again, 60-minute tempo run. So our general overview, 3 key areas we're looking at here. Basically, ground contact time has a little bit of an imbalance here. Not a very large imbalance, but it's something to keep an eye on. Strike angular range, both of these, just a little bit of a positive observation, pretty symmetrical, and these are actually pretty good values, especially for a marathoner. So if you can maintain those and work to just be slightly increasing those over time, he's in a great place. And then the smoothness. Overall, we can see kind of high values just in general. I'd call these moderately high. We might have some issues around the hips, might be some tightness or some weakness around the hips to address. So again, here's our close-up. We can see SAR values pretty symmetric, almost trending upwards a little bit, it looks like, just based on the data. And the smoothness value is a little bit high just across the board. So the asymmetries, really the only thing of note here is just the ground contact time. It increases from about 8 milliseconds up to 20 milliseconds at the end. So for me, it's just, we're seeing a little bit of a decline of form there. And seems like it's just a little bit of general fatigue setting in. We're losing the ability to be able to react off the ground a little bit quicker. So that's really the only notable factor, though. This runner is doing pretty well overall. We can see, though, left versus right side, it seems to be a little bit more specifically the left side that is increasing a lot more. And so given that we know that injury history is a little bit of weakness in that left leg, a little bit of recurring injury risk, that might be something we want to monitor and really keep tighter tabs on, given the proneness to injury in this individual. So decline of form, our final step. Like we just said, we can observe these changes in the ground contact time, especially the left side increasing from 235 to 242, and the smoothness as a very gradual increase, 70 to 78. Not a big change, but the thing I'm a little bit more concerned about there is just the actual value of it being a little bit high. So overall, this runner's form is actually pretty well maintained. That's probably why he is an Olympic level marathoner. He displays strengths at this intensity. Tempo is definitely his bread and butter, and he maintains his form well overall. There's definitely some things in there we can focus on to improve, keeping that left leg, monitoring that, keeping the form tight on that, reinforcing those good movement patterns on the left side, especially in that sort of retraining from coming back from that time off, and just incorporating some S&C exercises to help with that pelvic movement. Making sure that smoothness goes down overall, opening up the hips a little bit, working on stabilizing the hips would definitely be the key focus for this runner.